Google Earth Voyager has pre-made trips and information from around the world that you can explore with your students in the classroom. To get to Voyager, you're going to click on the Voyager icon, and then you are going to be taken to the Voyager page. The home page is going to have some recent topics here at the top, and then you can search Voyager by several different topics: nature, games, layers, street view, culture, travel, and education. We will look at those just briefly. So I'm on the nature tab now, and you can see that there's lots of different voyages that you can take, different places that you can look at. And so if you find one of interest, if you find one that you want to explore with your students, then you just click on that voyage. It's going to open it up. You can click Explore Now, and then it's going to have predetermined spots that it's going to take you to. So it's flying us into our first spot, which is the Tempe Elephant Park. It will give you reading and information off to the side. There may be more information that you click on, or if not, you click Next and it takes you to the next location. And you can read about that and so on. You can always zoom in to locations to look at them more closely. In addition to nature, there is also games. So there are some games where you can quiz on animal sounds, or there's a Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego section. And these will be little quizzes where you will load into it. It will show you a certain animal or give you a certain animal sound, and then you have to guess what that animal is, and then it'll take you into further information on it. So if we go into it, you will hear a sound played by some animal. You have to guess what that animal is. If you get it correct, it's going to tell you that you got it correct. And then it will give you information about that animal, and then it will actually fly you into the location where those animals are and give you a view so that you can see where their habitat is. There are layers. This will allow you to see different satellite imagery, different time lapses, so that you can take a look at things like polar ice coverage or erosion or hurricanes or things like that. Street View will offer you street views of a lot of different places. So we could go and look at great hikes around the world, and this one is going to take you in to some of those different places. So it's going to fly us out to this one, and we will start looking at different hikes around the world. So the first one that it gives us is the Lazio region of Italy. We click on that. It's going to fly us into a street view, which is going to give us a picture here, and then it's going to give you information about that location and take you to different pictures of it. And it'll do that for several locations. So Street View actually dives you straight into some of those locations for whatever the topic that you are on. There are ones on culture, so you can look at lots of different cultural things, lots of history ones, learning about different things that have happened throughout the world. There is travel, so you can take trips to lots of different places and see those in Google Earth. And then education, and this is where you're going to find things for all subject areas. So you can see that there's a lot of things right here just for math with triangular structures, geometry of architecture, geometry of castles. There's lots for science. There's even English language arts with poetry, lots of history. So you're going to see lots of different options under the education tool. And these are different voyages that you could go through with your students in class to learn about different places around the world. So definitely check out Voyager and all the different places you can take your students.